Tush! Never tell me. I take it much unkindly that thou, Iago, who hast had my purse as the strings were thine, should go this.
Slut, but you'll not hear me. If ever I did dream of such a matter, abhor me.
Thou toldst me, thou didst told him in thine hate.
Despise me if I do not. 3 great ones of the city in personal suit to make me his lieutenant, off cap to him. And by the faith of man, I know my price. I ain't worth no worse a place. But he is loving his own pride and purposes, evades them with a bombast circumstance, horribly stuffed with epithets of war. And in conclusion, none suits my mediators. For certes, says he, I have already chose my officer. And what was he? Forsooth, a great arithmetician! One Michael Cassio, a Florentine, that never set a squadron in the field. Mere prattle without practice is all his soldiership. But he, sir, had the election, and I, of whom his eyes had seen the proof, at Rhodes, at Cyprus, and on other grounds, Christian and heathen, must be belied and calmed by debtor and creditor. This countercaster, he in good time must his lieutenant be, and I, God bless the mark, his moorship's ancient.
By heaven, I rather would have been his hangman.
Why, there's no remedy. 'Tis the curse of service. Preferment goes by letter and affection, and not by old gradation. Bejudge yourself whether I in any just term am affine to love the more.
I would not follow him then.
Oh, sir, content you. I follow him to serve my turn upon him. We cannot all be masters, nor all masters cannot be truly followed. You shall mark many a duteous and knee-crooking knave that doting on his own obsequious bondage wears out his time much like his master's ass. Wit me such honest knaves. Others there are who, trimmed in forms and visages of duty, keep yet their hearts attending on themselves, and throwing but shows of service on their lords, do well thrive by them. And when they have lined their coats, do themselves homage. These fellows have some soul. And such a one do I profess myself. For, sir, it is as sure as you are Roderigo. Were I the Moor, I would not be Iago. In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, not I for love and duty, but seeming so, for my peculiar end. For when my outward action doth demonstrate, 'tis not long after, but I will wear my heart upon my sleeve for dogs to peck at. I am not what I am.
But a full fortune's the thick lips oath he can carry it thus.
Call up her father, rouse him, make after him, poison his delight, proclaim him in the streets, incense her kinsmen.
Here's her father's house, I'll call loud.
Do with light timorous accent and dire yell.
What ho, Brendzel! Signor Brendzel, ho!
Awake! What ho, Brabantio! Thieves! Thieves! Look to your house! Your daughter!
What is the reason of this terrible summons? What is the matter there?
Signor, is all your family within?
Are your doors locked?
Why, where rescue this?
Zoom, sir, you're robbed! For shame, put on your gown! Your heart is burst, you've lost half your soul! For now, very now, an old black ram is topping your white ewe! Arise, arise! Awake the snorting citizens with the bell, or else the devil will make a grandsire of you!
Lost your wits?
Most reverend Signor, do you know my voice?
Not I. What are you?
My name is Roderigo.
Oh, the worse your welcome. I have charged thee not to hunt about my door.
Sir!
In honest plainness, thou hast heard me say, my daughter is not for thee.
Sir!
Now, in madness, upon malicious bravery, dost thou come to strike my quiet?
Sir!
Thou must needs be sure that my spirit and my place have empowered to be bitter to thee.
Patience, good sir.
What tells me thou robbing? This is Venice. My house is not a grange.
Most grave Brabantio. In simple and pure soul, I come to
Soon,
you.
sir, you're one of those that would not serve God if the devil bid you. Because we come to do you service and you think we are ruffians, you'll have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse.
What profane rhetoric thou?
I am one, sir, that comes to tell you that your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with 2 backs.
Thou art a villain.
You are a senator.
This thou shalt answer. I know thee, Roderigo.
Sir, I will answer anything. But I beseech you, if it be your pleasure and most wise consent, as partly I find it is, that your fair daughter, at this odd even and dull watch of the night, transported with no worse nor better guard than with a knave of common hire, a gondolier, than your allowance. We then have done you bold and saucy wrongs. Your daughter, if you have not given her leave, I say again, hath made a gross revolt. If she be in your chamber or your house, let loose on me the justice of the state for thus deluding you.
Give me a chamber! Oh, call upon my people. This accident is not like my dream. Believe Othello presses me already. Light, I say, light!
Farewell, for I must leave you. It seems not meet nor wholesome to my place to be produced as if I stay I shall against the Moor. For I do know the state cannot with safety cast him, for he's embarked with such loud reason to the Cyprus wars. Another of his fathom they have none to lead their business, in which regard, though I do hate him as I do Heltanes, yet for necessity of present life I must show out a flag and sign of love, which is indeed but sign. But you shall surely find him lead to the Sagittary the race in search, and there will I be with him. So farewell.
It is too true and evil. God she is. And what's to come of my despised time is not but bitterness. The more. Oh, would be a father. How did you know 'twas she? Oh, she deceives me. Fathers, from hence trust not your daughter's mind by what you see them act. Oh, are they married, think you?
Truly, I think they are.
Oh, heaven, how got she out? Oh, treason of the blood. Rigo. Oh, the Jew had her. Do you know where you may apprehend her in the moor?
I think I can discover them if you please get good guard and go along with me.
I pray you lead on. I may command the most. Get weapons, ho, and brace up special officers of night.
In the trade of war I have slain men, yet do I hold it very stuff of the conscience to do no contrite murder. I lack iniquity, sometimes to do me service. 9 or 10 times I'd have thought to have yerked him here under the ribs.
Better as it is.
Nay, but he prated, and spoke such scurvy and provoking terms against your honor, that with the little godliness I have, I did full heart forbear him. But I pray, sir, are you fast married? Be assured of this, that the Magnifico is much beloved, and hath in his effect a voice potential as double as the Duke's.
Let him do his spite. My services which I've done the Signore shall outtongue his complaints. For know, Iago, but that I do love the gentle Desdemona, and I would on my unhoused free condition put into circumscription or confined for the sea's worth. But look, what lights come yon.
Those are the risen father and his friends. You were best go in.
Not I, it must be found. My parts, my title, my perfect soul shall manifest me rightly. The servants of the Duke and my lieutenant. Goodness be tonight upon you, friends. What is the news?
The Duke does great for you, General, and requires your post-haste appearance, even on the instant.
What is the matter, think you?
Something from Cyprus, as I may divine, a business of some heat. The galleys have sent 12 sequent messengers, and many of the consuls raised and are at the Duke's already. You've been hotly called for, and being not at your lodging to be found, the Senate has sent about 3 several quests to search you out.
Well, I'm bound by you. I will but spend a word here in the house and go with you.
Ancient, what makes he here?
Faith, tonight he hath boarded a land carack. If it prove lawful prize, he's made forever.
I do not understand.
He's married.
To whom?
Married? Come, Captain, will you go?
I'll with you.
Here comes another troop to seize Brendzel, General. Be advised, he comes to
Hold! Stand there!
towards the moor.
No, the thief.
Come, Roderigo, you, sir, I am for you.
Keep up your bright swords, for the Jew will rust them. Good Signor, you shall more command with ears than with your weapons.
Oh, thou foul thief, where hast thou stored my daughter? Damned as thou art, hast thou enchanted her. Is she, in chains of magic, were not bound? Whether a maid so tender, fair, and happy, so opposite to marriage that she shunned the wealthy curl darlings of her nation? Where my daughter? The city bustle with such a thing as thou? To fear, not to delight, that thou hast practiced on her with foul charms, abused her delicate youth with drugs and minerals. I'll have it disputed on. I therefore do apprehend and attach these, an abuser of the world, a practicer of arts inhibited and out of warrant. Lay hold upon him. If you do resist him, doom at his peril.
Hold your hands, with a view of my inclining in the breast. For my cue to fight, I should have known it without a prompter. Whither will you go that I answer this your charge?
To prison, till fit time of long course of dark session call thee to answer.
What if I do obey? How may the Duke be therewith satisfied whose messengers are here about my side upon some present state of business to bring me to him?
'Tis true, most worthy Signor. The Duke's in council, and your noble self, I am sure, is called for.
How? The Duke in council? In this time of night? Oh, bring him away. Mind thine idle cost. The Duke himself cannot feel his wrongs to his own.
let us say 107 galleys.
And mine 140.
And mine 200. But though they jump not on a just account, yet do they all confirm a Turkish fleet and bearing of disciples.
What ho! What ho! What ho!
A messenger from the galleys.
Now what's the business?
The Turkish preparation makes for roads.
How say you by this change?
This cannot be, by no essay of reason. 'Tis a pageant to keep us in false gaze. If we make thought of this, we must not think the Turk so unskillful to leave that latest which concerns him first.
More news. The Ottomites, reverend and gracious, steering with due course towards the Isle of Rhodes, have there enjointed with an after fleet.
Aye, so I thought. How many as you guess?
A 30 sail, and now they do restem their backward course, bearing with frank appearance their purposes towards Cyprus. Senor Montano, your trusty and most valiant servitor, with his free duty, recommends you thus and prays you to relieve him.
'Tis certain then for Cyprus.
Here comes Brendzel and the valiant Moor.
Valiant Othello, we must straight employ you against the general enemy Ottoman. I did not see you. Welcome, gentle signor. We lacked your counsel and your help tonight.
So did I yours. Good your grace, pardon me, for neither my place nor aught I heard of business disgraced me from my bed. For my particular grief is of so floodgate and overbearing nature that it gluts and swallows all other sorrows, and it still itself.
Why? What's the matter?
My daughter, oh, my daughter.
Dead?
Aye, to me, she's abused, stolen from me, and corrupted by spells and medicines bought of mountebanks. Being not blind, lame, or deficient, such witchcraft could not.
Whoever he be that in this foul proceeding has thus beguiled your daughter of herself and you of her, the bloody book of law you shall yourself read in the bitter letter.
Here's the man. This war, who now it seems your special mandate for the state of affairs is hither brought.
We are very sorry for it.
What in your own part can you say to this?
Nothing, but this is so.
Most potent, brave, and reverend signors, my very noble and approved good masters, that I've taken away this old man's daughter, it is most true. True, I've married her. The very head and front of this extent no more. Rude am I in my speech, a little blessed with the soft praise of peace. For since these arms of mine had 7 years' pith till now, so 9 moons wasted, they have used their dearest action in attended field. And little of this great world can I speak more than pertains to feats of broil and battle, and therefore little shall I grace my cause in speaking for myself. Yet by your gracious patience I will an unvarnished tale deliver of my whole course of love, what drugs, what charms, what conjuration, and what mighty magic. For such proceedings I am charged with all I won his daughter.
A maiden never bold of spirit, so still and quiet that her emotion blushed upon himself. Is she, in spite of nature, in spite of country, credit, everything, to fall in love with which you fear to look on? It is a judgment maimed and most imperfect, against all rules of nature, must be driven to find out practices of cunning how white it should be. I therefore vouch again that with some mixtures powerful over the blood, or with some drugs conjure to this effect, he wrought upon her.
To vouch that this not proof without more certain and more overt tests.
But Othello, speak. Did you by indirect and forced courses subdue and poison this young maid's affections? Or came it by request in such fair question as soul to soul afforded?
I do beseech you, send for the lady to the Sagittarian, let her speak of me before her father. If you do find me foul in her report, the trusty office I do hold of you, not only take away, but let your sentence even fall upon my life.
Fetch Desdemona hither.
And should conduct me best of the place. And so I do confess the vices of my blood, so justly to your brave ears I'll present how I did thrive in this fair lady's love, and she in mine.
Say it, Othello.
Her father loved me, oft invited me, still questioned me the story of my life. From year to year, the battles, sieges, fortunes I had passed, I ran it through, even from my boyish days, to the very moment he bade me tell it, wherein I spoke of most disastrous chances, of moving accidents of flood and field, being sold to slavery, my redemption thence, importance to a traveler's history. It was mine to speak. Such was the process. And of the cannibals that eat each other, and the anthropophagi, and men whose heads do grow beneath their shoulders. To this to hear with Desdemona seriously inclined, whichever she could with a greedy ear devour my discourse. I often did consent, and did beguile her of her tears, wherein I spoke of some distressful stroke that my youth suffered. My story being done, she gave me a world of sighs. She swore in faith 'twas strange, 'twas passing strange, 'twas pitiful, 'twas wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had made her such a man. She thanked me, and bade me if I had a friend that loved her, I should but teach him how to tell my stories, and that would woo her. Upon this hint I spake. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them. This is the only witchcraft I've used.
Here comes the lady, let her witness.
I think this tale was my daughter too. Good Brendzel, take up this mangled matter of the best.
And pray you, hear her speak. If she do confess that she was half the war, destruction over my head might not lay light on the man. Come hither, gentle mistress. Do you perceive in all this noble company where most you owe obedience?
Noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I am bound for life and education. My life and education both do learn me how to respect you. You are the lord of duty. I am hitherto your daughter. But here's my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge that I may profess, due to the more, my lord.
God be with you.
I have done.
Please, your grace, onto the state affairs.
I had rather to
Adopt a child and get it. Come hither more. I here do give thee that with all my heart, for which thou hast told with all my heart I would keep from thee. For your sake, children, I am glad that so I have no other child. I humbly beseech you onto the state affairs.
The Turk makes a mighty preparation for Cyprus. Othello, the horse of the place, is best known to you.
The tyrant custom, most grave senators, hath made the flinty steel couch of war. I do agonize the natural and prompt alacrity I find in hardness, and do undertake this present war against the Ottomans. Humbly, therefore, bending to your state, I crave disposition for my wife. Do reverence of place and exhibition, this levels with her breeding.
Why, at her father's.
I'll not have it so.
Nor I.
Nor would I there reside to put my father in impatient thoughts by being in his eye. Most gracious Duke, to my unfolding lend your prosperous ear,
What would you, Desdemona?
that I did love the more to live with him. My downright violence and scorn of fortunes may trumpet to the world. My heart subdued, even to the very quality of my lord. I saw Othello's visage in his mind, and to his honor and his valiant parts did I my soul and fortunes consecrate. So that, dear lords, if I be left behind, a moth of peace, and he go to the war, the rights for which I love him are bereft me, and I a heavy interim shall support by his dear absence. Let me go with him.
Let her have your voice. Vouch with me, heaven, I therefore beg it not to please the palate of my appetite, nor to comply with the heat the young affects in me to funk, but rather to be free and bounteous to her mind. And heaven defend your good souls that you think I will your serious and great business scant when she is with me.
Be it as you shall privately determine, either for her stay or for her going, the affair cries haste and speed must answer it.
You must away tonight. Tonight, my lord.
This night,
With all my heart.
at 9 in the morning here we'll meet again. Othello, leave some officer behind and he shall our commission bring to you, and such things else of quality and respect as doth import you.
Your grace, my ancient, a man is of honesty and trust. Whose convenes I shall assign my wife, and what else needful your good grace shall think to be sent after me.
Let it be so. Good night to everyone. And, noble signor, if virtue no delighted beauty lack, your son-in-law is far more fair than black.
I do brave more. Use Desdemona well.
Look to her more, thou hast eyes to see. She has to see for father and may thee.
My life upon her faith. Iago, Desdemona must I meet. Prithee, let thy wife attend on her, and bring them after the best advantage. Come, Desdemona, I have but an hour of love, of worldly matter to spend with thee. We must obey the time.
Iago,
What sayest thou, noble heart?
What will I do, thinkst thou?
Why, go to bed and sleep.
I shall incontinently drown myself.
If thou dost, I shall never love thee after. Why, thou silly gentleman?
It is silliness to live when to live is torment.
Villainous. I have looked upon the world for 4 times 7 years, and since I could distinguish betwixt a benefit and an injury, I never found a man knew how to love himself.
What should I do? I confess it is my shame to be so fond, but it is not in my virtue to amend it.
Virtue? A fig! 'Tis in ourselves that we are thus, or thus. Our bodies are gardens, to the which our wills are gardeners. If the balance of our lives had not one scale of reason to poise another of sensuality, the blood and baseness of our natures would conduct us to most preposterous conclusions. But we have reason to cool our raging motions, our unbidden lusts. Or if I take this that you call love to be a sex.
It cannot be.
It is merely a lust of the blood and a permission of the will. Come, be a man. Drown thyself. Drown cats and blind puppies. I have professed me thy friend. Follow thou the wars. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love to the Moor. Put money in thy purse, nor he his to her. It was a violent commencement in her, and thou shalt see an answerable sequestration. Therefore put money in thy purse. These Moors are changeable in their wills. Fill thy purse with money. She must change for youth. When she is sated with his body, she will find the error of her choice. She must have change. She must. Therefore put money in thy purse. Thou must needs damn thyself. Do it in a more delicate way than drowning. Thou shalt enjoy her. Therefore make money. What comes of drowning thyself?
Wilt thou be fast to my hopes if I depend on the issue?
Thou art sure of me. Go, make money. I told thee often, and I retell thee again and again, I hate the Moor. My cause is hearted, thine hath no less reason. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge against him. Thou canst cuckold him. Thou dost thyself a pleasure, me a sport. There are many events in the womb of time which will be delivered. We will have more of this tomorrow. Adieu.
Where shall we meet in the morning?
At my lodging.
I'll be with thee betimes.
Go to. Farewell. Do you hear, Roderigo?
What say you?
No more drowning, do you hear?
I am changed. I'll go sell all my land.
Go to. Farewell. Put money enough in thy purse. Thus do I ever make my fool my purse. For I mine own gained knowledge should profane if I would time expend with such a snipe. But for my sport and profit, I hate the Moor. And 'tis thought abroad that twixt my sheets he's done my office. I know not if it be true. But I, for mere suspicion in that kind, will do as if for surety he holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man. Let me see now. To get his place, and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time to abuse Othello's ear, that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath a person and a smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The Moor is of a free and open nature, that thinks men honest that but seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are. I have. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
What good it came can you discern the sea?
Nothing at all. 'Tis a high rock flood.
Methinks the one that spoke aloud at land, a fuller blast ne'er shook our battlements.
The segregation of the Turkish fleet, for to but stand upon the foaming shore, I never did like molestation view on the enchafed flood.
If that the Turkish fleet be not in shelter or obeyed, they are done for. It is possible they are not.
News, lads, our wars are done. A noble ship of Venice hath seen a grievous wrack and sufferance on most parts their fleet.
How? Is this true?
The ship is here put in. A baronessa, Michael Cassio, lieutenant to the warlike Moor Othello, is come on shore. The Moor himself at sea, and is in full commission here for Cyprus.
I'm glad on't. 'Tis a worthy governor. Come, let us to the seaside coast, much as to see the vessel that's come in, as to throw out our eyes before the Othello.
Thanks to the valiant of this warlike isle, who so approved the Moor. Oh, let the heavens give him defense against the elements, for I've lost him on a dangerous sea.
A sail! A sail! A sail!
The town is empty. On the brow of the sea stand ranks of people, and they cry a sail. My hopes do shape him for the governor.
They do discharge your shot of courtesy. Our friends, at least.
I pray you, sir, go forth and give us truth which is that is arrived. I shall.
But, good lieutenant, is the general alive?
Most fortunately, he hath achieved a maid who paragons description and wild fate. How now, who is put in?
'Tis one Iago, ancient to the general.
He has had most favorable and happy speed. Tempests themselves, high seas, and howling winds, as having sense of beauty, do omit their mortal natures, letting go safely by the divine Desdemona.
And what is she?
She that I spake of, our great captain's captain, left in the conduct of the bold Iago. Oh, behold, the riches of the ship is come on shore. You men of Cyprus, let her have your needs. Hail to thee, lady, and may the grace of heaven be bore behind me and on every hand and wheel thee round.
Thank you, valiant Cassio. What tidings can you tell me of my lord?
He has not yet arrived, nor know I ought, but that he's well and will be shortly here.
But I fear, how lost you company?
The great contention of the sea and sky has parted our fellowship.
A sail! A sail!
But hark, a sail.
They give their greeting to the citadel. This likewise is a friend.
See for the news. Good ancient, you are welcome. Welcome, mistress. Let it not dull your patience, good Iago, that I extend my manners thus. 'Tis my breeding that gives me this bold show of courtesy.
Sir, would she give you so much of her lips as of her tongue she oft bestows on me? You have enough.
Alas, she has no speech.
Faith too much. Mary, before your ladyship, I grant, she puts her tongue a little in her heart and chides with thinking. You have little cause to say so. Nay, it is true, or else I am a Turk. You shall not write my praise. No, let me not.
Come, what wouldst thou write of me if thou wouldst praise me?
Oh, gentle lady, do not put me to it. Write nothing, if not critical.
Come, how wouldst thou praise me?
If she be fair and wise, fairness and wit, the one's for use, the other useth it.
Well praised. How if she be black and witty?
If she be black and there to have a wit, she'll find a white that shall her blackness fit.
Worse and worse.
How if fair and foolish? She never yet was foolish that was fair, for even her folly helped her to an heir.
These are old psalm paradoxes to make fools laugh in the alehouse. What miserable praise hast thou for her that's both foul and foolish?
There's none so foul and foolish thereunto, but does foul pranks that fair and wise ones do.
Most lame and impotent conclusion. Do not learn of him, Amelia, though he be thy husband. What say you, Cassio? Is he not a most profane and liberal counselor?
He speaks home, madam, and you may relish him more in the soldier than in the scholar.
He takes her by the palm. Aye, well said, whisper. With as little web as this will I ensnare as great a fly as Cassio. I smile upon her do. You say 'tis true. 'Tis so, indeed. If such tricks as these strip you out of your lieutenantry, it had been better you had not kissed your 3 fingers so oft. The Moor! I know his trumpet!
'Tis truly so.
Let's meet and receive him.
Lo, where he comes.
My fair warrior.
Dear Othello.
Me wonder as great as my content to see you here before me. My soul's joy, if after every tempest come such calms, may the winds blow.
Twere now to die, twere now to be most happy, for I fear my soul hath a content so absolute that not another joy exists like this, an unknown fate.
The heavens forbid, but that our loves and comforts should increase, even as our days do grow.
Amen to that, sweet powers. Do not speak of this content. It stops me here, it is too much joy. And this, the greatest discords be that e'er our hearts shall make.
Oh, you are well tuned now. But I'll set down the pegs that make this music, as honest as I am.
Come, let us to the castle. News, friends! Our wars are done, the troops are drowned. Let us know the acquaintance of this isle. Honey, and well provided, Cyprus, I found great little amongst them. Good Iago, go to the bay, disembark my coffers. Bring down the master to the citadel. He's a good one. His worthiness does challenge much respect. Come, Desdemona. Once more, well met at Cyprus.
Come hither. If thou beest valiant, list me. The lieutenant tonight watches on the court of guard. First I must tell thee this. Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? Why, 'tis not possible.
Lay thy finger thus, and let thy soul be instructed. Mark me with what violence she first loved the Moor. But for bragging and telling her fantastical lies. And will she love him still for prating? Let not thy discreet heart think it. When the blood is made dull with the act of sport, there must be again to inflame it and give satiety a fresh appetite loveliness and favor, sympathy in years, manners, and beauties, all which the Moor is defective in. Now, sir, for want of these required conveniences, her delicate tenderness will find itself abused, begin to heave the gorge, disrelish and abhor the Moor. Very nature will instruct her in it and conduct her to some second choice. Now, sir, this granted, who stands so eminent in the degree of this fortune as Cassio does? A slipper and a subtle maid, finder out of occasions, that has an eye, can stamp and counterfeit advantages, though true advantage never present itself. A pestilent, complete knave, and the woman hath found him already.
I cannot believe that in her. She's full of most blessed condition.
Blessed fig's end. If she'd been blessed, she never would have loved the Moor. Blessed pudding. Didst thou not see her paddle with the palm of his hand? It's not marked that?
Yes, that I did, but that was but courtesy.
Lechery by this hand. They met so nearly their lips that their breaths embraced together. Villainous thoughts, Roderigo. When these mutualities so marshal the way, hard at hand comes the master and main exercise, the incorporate conclusion. But sir, be you ruled by me. I have brought you from Venice. Watch you tonight. I'll lay it upon you to anger Cassio, either by speaking too loud or tainting his discipline. Well, sir, he's rash and very sudden in choler and may strike at you, provoke him that he may. For even out of that will I cause these of Cyprus to mutiny, whose qualification shall come into no true trust again, but by the displanting of Cassio. So shall you have a shorter journey to your desires.
I will do this if you can bring it to any opportunity.
I warrant thee. But meet me by and by at the citadel. I must fetch his necessaries ashore. Farewell.
Adieu.
That Cassio loves her? I do well believe it. That she loves him, 'tis apt, and of great credit. And more, howbeit that I endure him not, is of a constant, loving, and noble nature, and I dare think will prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. Now I do love her too, not out of absolute lust, though peradventure I stand accountant for as great a sin, but partly led to diet my revenge. For that I do suspect the lusty Moor hath leaped into my seat, the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inwards, and nothing can or shall content my soul till I am even with him, wife for wife. Failing so, at least that I put the Moor into a jealousy so strong that judgment cannot cure. Which thing to do, if this poor trash of Venice, whom I trash for his quick hunting stab the pudding on, I'll have our Michael Cassio on the hip, abuse him to the Moor in the rank guard, make the Moor thank me, love me, and reward me for making him egregiously an ass, and practicing upon his peace and quiet, even to madness. 'Tis here, but yet confused. Knavery's plain face is never seen till used.
It is Othello's pleasure, our noble and valiant general, that, upon certain tidings now arrived importing the perdition of the Turkish fleet, every man put himself into triumph. But besides these beneficial news, it is the celebration of his nuptial. So much was his pleasure should be proclaimed. All offices are open. There is full liberty of feasting. Oh, heaven bless the Isle of Cyprus and our noble general Othello.
Good Michael, look into the guard. Let's keep ourselves an honorable stop, not to outsport discretion. Iago hath direction what to do, but notwithstanding with my personal eyes will I look to it. Iago's most honest. Michael, good night. Come, my dear love. Purchase is made of which turns to the profit yet come between me and you. Welcome, Iago. We must to the watch.
Not this hour, Lieutenant. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona. He had not yet made want in the night with her. She is sport for Jove.
She is a most exquisite lady.
And thou warrant her full of game.
Indeed, she's a most fresh and delicate creature.
What an eye she has. Methinks it sounds a parley to provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks right modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarm to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Lieutenant, I have a scoop of wine, and hereabout are a brace of Cyprus gallants that would fain have a measure to the health of Black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have most poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other custom of entertainment.
Oh, they are our friends. But 1 cup, I'll drink for you.
I've had 1 cup already, and that was craftily qualified too. I'm unfortunate in the infirmity and dare not task my weakness with any more.
What, man? 'Tis a night of revels. The gallants desire it. Here at the door. Pray, call them in.
I'll do it, but it dislikes me.
If I can fasten but 1 cup upon him, with that which he hath drunk tonight already, he'll be as full of quarrel and offense as my young mistress' dog. 3 ounce of Cyprus, noble swelling spirits, the very elements of this warlike isle, have I tonight flustered with flowing cups, and the watch too. Now amongst this flock of drunkards am I to put Cassio in some action that may offend the isle. But here we come.
For God, they've given me a rouse already! A little, not past a pint, as I'm soon.
Right words! And let me the cannikin clink, clink. And let me the cannikin clink. A soldier's a man's life's but a span. Why then let a soldier drink, drink some wine, oh.
For God, that was an excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent in potting. Your Dane, your German, and your swag-bellied Hollander, Draco, are nothing to your English.
To the health of our general. I implore good no to injustice.
Oh, sweet England, King Stephen was a worthy peer. His breeches cost him but a crown. He held them 6pence all too dear. With that he called the tailor loud. He was a wight of high renown, and thou art but of low degree. 'Tis pride that pulls our country down. So take thine old cloak about thee. Some wine, huh?
For God. That was a more excellent song than the other.
Will you hear it again?
No! For I hold him unworthy of his place that does those things. For God, there be men must be saved, and there be men must not be saved. And no offense to the general, nor any man of quality, but I will be saved.
And so do I too, Lieutenant.
Ah, but by your leave, not before me. The lieutenant will be saved before the ancient. Let's have no more of this, gentlemen. Let's do our affairs. God forgive us our sins. Let's have no more of this, gentlemen. Let's look to our business. Do not think, gentlemen, that I am drunk. For this is my right hand. This is my left hand. And this is my ancient. Do not think then that I am drunk. For I stand well enough and I speak well enough.
Excellent well.
Well. Do not think then that I am drunk. Come to the platform, masters, and set the watch.
he is a soldier fit to stand by Caesar and give direction. Do but see his vice. I fear the trust Othello puts him in on some odd time of this infirmity will shake this island.
But is he often thus?
'Tis evermore the prologue to his sleep. He will watch the orologe a double set if drink not rock his cradle.
It were well the general would put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not, or his good nature prizes the virtues that appears in Cassio, looks not on his ease. Is not this true? And it were a great pity that the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his second, with one of an ingraft infirmity. It were an honest action to say so to the Moor.
Not I, for this fair island. I do love Cassio well, and would do much to warn him of this.
Help!
But hark, what noise?
Don't you rogue, you rascal! What's the matter, Lieutenant?
A knave seems to be my duty. I'll beat the knave. Beat me? The self-great.
Lieutenant, I pray you to hold your hand.
Let me go, sir. I'll knock you or the master.
Come, you're drunk.
Drunk!
Away, I say, go out and cry a mutiny.
Help! No! Halt! Sir, Montano, sir! What's the matter here?
I bleed still, he died!
Hold your lines.
Why, how now? Are we turned Turks? And due to ourselves to have that both forbid Ottoman for Christians shame the flags farthers fall. He that stirs next to conquer his own rage holds his soul like he dies upon emotion. Silence that dreadful bell! Christ the isle from her propriety. What is the matter, masters? Iago, thou lookest dead with grieving. Speak. Who began this? On thy love I charge thee.
I do not know. Friends all. But now, even now, as if some planet had unwitted men, swords out and tilting one at other's breasts in opposition bloody. I cannot speak in beginning to this peevish odds. And would in action glorious I had lost those legs that brought me to a part of it.
How comes it, Michael, you are thus forgot?
I pray you pardon me, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montano, we are wont to be civil. The gravity and stillness of your youth the world hath noted, and your name is great in the mouths of the wisest censor. What's the matter that you unlace your reputation thus, and spend your rich opinion of a name of a night brawler? Give me answer to it. Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer Iago can inform while I spare speech. Something now offends me. By all that I know nor I by me that said or done amiss this night, and the self-charity be sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves a sin when violence assails us. Now by heaven my blood begins my safer guides to rule, and passion having my best judgment and quiet says to lead the way. If I do but lift this arm, the best of you shall sink in my rebuke. Give me to know how this foul rout began, who set it on, and he that is approved in this offense, though he has twinned it me at birth, shall lose me. What? In a town filled with war, the people charged brimful of fear, demand his private and domestic quarrel? Ignorant and on the guard of safety, 'tis monstrous. Iago, who began it? Thou be partially offended, but lead to know this others deliver more or less than truth. Thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so near. I'd rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. And I do persuade myself to speak the truth shall nothing wrong him. Thus it is, General. Montano and myself being in speech, there comes a fellow crying out for help, and Cassio following with determined sword to execute upon him. Sir Montano steps in to entreat his pause. Myself the crying fellow did pursue, lest by his clamor as it so fell out, the town might fall in fright. He swift of foot outran my purpose. I returned the rather, for that I did hear the clink and fall of swords, and Cassio high in oath, which till tonight I ne'er might say before. When I came back, for this was brief, I found them close at blow and thrust, even as again they were when you yourself did part them. More of this matter cannot I report. But men are men. The best sometimes forget. Though Cassio did some little wrong to him, as men enraged strike those that wish them best.
Iago, I know thy love and honesty doth mince this matter, making it like to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never more be an officer of mine. Look at my gentle love be raised up. I'll make thee an example.
What is the matter, dear?
How small now, sweetie, come away to bed. Sir, for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Lead him off. Iago, don't care about this town. The silence those from this vile brawl distracted. Come, Desdemona. Tis a soldier's life to have their balmy slumbers waked with strife.
What, are you hurt, Lieutenant?
I have passed all surgery.
Mary, God forbid.
Reputation. 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 I have lost my reputation. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial. My reputation, Iago, my reputation.
As I am an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There's more of sense in that than in reputation. Reputation is an idle and most false circumstance, oft got without merit, and lost without deserving. You've lost no reputation at all, unless you repute yourself such a loser. What, man, there are ways to recover the general again. You are not but cast in his mood. A punishment more in policy than in malice.
I will rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, so indiscreet an officer. Oh, thou invisible spirit of wine, thou hast no name to be called by. Let us call thee devil.
What was he that you so followed with your sword? What had he done to you?
I know not. It's possible. I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. God, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains, that we should with joy, revel, lessons, and applause transform ourselves into beasts.
Why, but you are now well enough. How came you thus recovered?
It hath pleased the devil drunkenness to give place to the devil wrath. One unperfectness teaches itself another to make me frankly despise myself.
Come, you are too severe a moraler. As the time, the place, and the condition of this country stands, I can heartily wish this had not befallen. But since it is as it is, mend it for your own good.
I will ask him for my place again. He will tell me I am a drunkard. To be now a sensible man, by and by a fool, and presently a beast?
Come, come, good wine is a good familiar creature if it be well used. Exclaim no more against it. And good lieutenant, I think you think I love you. I've well approved it.
I drunk?
You or any man living may be drunk at some time or other, man. I'll tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now our general. I may say so in this respect, for that he hath devoted and given up himself to the contemplation, mark, and denotment of her parts and graces. Confess yourself freely to her. Importune her help to put you in your place again. She is of so kind, so apt, so free, so blessed a disposition that she holds it a vice in her goodness not to do more than she is requested. This broken joint between you and her husband, entreat her to splinter. And my fortunes against any lay worth naming, this crack of your love shall grow stronger than it was before.
You advise me well.
I protest in the sincerity of love and honest kindness.
I think it freely. And betimes in the morning, I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me.
You are in the right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must do the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
And what's he then that says I play the villain? When this advice is free, I give and honest, probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win the more again. For it is most easy, the inclining Desdemona, to subdue in any honest suit. How am I then a villain to counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to his good? Divinity of hell. When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whilst this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and she for him pleads strongly to the Moor, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lust. So will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. How now, Roderigo?
I do follow here in the chase, not like a hound that hunts, but like one that fills up the cry. My money's almost spent. I have been tonight exceedingly well cudgeled, and I think the issue will be that I shall have so much experience for my pains, and so, with no money at all, and a little more wit, return again to Venice.
How poor are they that have not patience? Thou knowest we work by wit and not by witchcraft. And wit depends on dilatory time. Does not go well. And Cassio hath beaten thee, and thou by that small hurt hath cashiered Cassio. Though other things grow fair against the sun, yet fruits that blossom first will first be ripe. Content thyself a while. By the mass, 'tis morning. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. Retire thee, go where thou art billeted. Away, I say, thou shalt no more hereafter. Nay, get thee gone. Two things are to be done. My wife must move for Cassio to her mistress. I'll set her on. Myself the while to draw the Moor apart, and bring him jump when he may Cassio find soliciting his wife. Aye, that's the way. Dull not device by coldness and delay.
Who attends on the general's wife be stirring. Let her know there's one Cassio entreats a little favor of speech with her. Wilt thou do this?
She is stirring. If she will stir hither, I shall seem to notify unto her.
Do, good my friend.
You have not been in bed then?
The day had broke before we parted. I have made bold, Iago, to send into your wife. My suit to her is that she will, to the virtuous Desdemona, procure me some access.
I'll send her to you presently. And I'll devise a mean to draw the Moor out of the way, that your converse and business may be more free.
I humbly thank you for it. I never knew a Venetian more kind and honest.
Good morrow, good lieutenant. I am sorry for your displeasure, but all will sure be well. The general and his wife are talking of it, and she speaks for you stoutly. The Moor replies that he you hurt is of great fame in Cyprus and great affinity, and that in wholesome wisdom he might not but refuse you. But he protests he loves you, and needs no other suitor but his likings to take the safest occasion by the front to bring you in again.
Yet, I beseech you, if you think it fit, or that it may be done, give me advantage of some brief discourse with Desdemona alone.
Pray you come in. I will bestow you where you shall have time to speak your bosom freely.
I am much bound to you.
These letters give the homage of captain. By him do my duties to the Senate, and I'll be walking on the works. Prepare there for me.
Well, my good lord, I'll do it.
Fortification, gentlemen, shall we see it? We will wait upon your lordship.
Be thou assured, good Cassio, I will do all my abilities on thy behalf.
Good madam, do. I warrant it grieves my husband as if the cause were his.
That's an honest fellow. Do not doubt, Cassio, but I will have my lord and you again as friendly as you were.
Bounteous madam, whatever shall become of Michael Cassio, he's never anything but your true servant.
I know it, I thank you. You do love my lord. You Note him long, and be well assured he shall in strangeness stand no further off than in a politic distance.
Aye, but lady, that policy may either last so long, or breed itself so out of circumstance, that I being absent and my place supplied, my general will forget my love and service.
Do not doubt that. Before Amelia here, I give thee warrant of thy place. Assure thee, if I do vow of friendship, I'll perform it to the last article.
Madam, here comes my lord. Madam, I'll take my leave.
Why? Stay and hear me speak.
Madam, I'm very ill at ease, unfit for my own purposes.
Well, do your discretion.
Huh, I like not that.
What's that say?
Nothing, my lord. Or if... I know not what.
Was that Cassio parted from my wife?
Cassio, my lord? No, sure, I cannot think it. That he would steal away so guilty-like, seeing you come.
Who do you believe 'twas he?
And now, my lord, I have been talking with a suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is it you mean?
Why, your Lieutenant Cassio. Good my lord, if I have any grace or power to move you, this present reconciliation take. For if he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance and not in cunning, I have no judgment in an honest face. I couldn't come back.
When do you understand?
Yes, fate so humbled that he has left part of his grief with me to suffer with him. Good love, call him back.
Not now, sweet Desdemona, some other time.
Shall it be shortly?
The sooner sweet for you.
Or shall it be tonight at supper?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow at dinner then?
I shall not dine at home. I meet the captains at the citadel.
Why then tomorrow night, or Tuesday morn, or Tuesday noon, or night, or Wednesday morn. I prithee name the time, but let it not exceed 3 days. But faith he's penitent, and yet his trespass in our common reasons, save that they say the wars must make examples out of their best, is not almost a fault to incur a private check. When shall he come? Tell me, Othello.
For thee no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
Why, this is not a boon. This other should entreat you wear your gloves, or feed on nourishing dishes, or keep you warm. Nay, when I have a suit wherein I mean to touch your love indeed, it shall be full of poise, and difficult weight, and fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing. When I do beseech thee, grant me this, but a little time to myself.
Shall I deny you? Farewell, my lord.
Now, sweet Desdemona, I'll come to thee straight.
Amelia, come. Be as your fancies teach you. Whate'er you be, I am obedient.
Excellent wretch. Perdition catch my soul, but I do love thee. When I love thee not, chaos has come again.
My noble lord,
What's thou say, Iago?
did Michael Cassio, when you wooed my lady, know of your love?
He did from first to last. Why dost thou ask?
But for a satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
Why have thy thought, Iago?
I did not think he had been acquainted with her.
Oh, yes, well, I've been doing this very oft.
Indeed.
Indeed, aye, indeed. Scornest thou often that? Is he not honest?
Honest, my lord.
Aye, honest.
My lord, for aught I know.
What dost thou think?
Think, my lord.
Think, my lord! By heaven! This echoes me as if there was some monster in thy thought too hideous to be shown. Thou dost mean something. I heard thee say even now thou likest not when Cassio left my wife. What didst thou not like? And when I told thee he was of my counsel, my whole course of ruling, thou criest him indeed. Did contract and purse thy brow together, as if thou was shut up in thy brains of horrible conceit. If thou dost love me, show me thy thought.
My lord, you know I love you.
I think thou dost. Because I know thou art full of love and honesty in ways thy words before thou givest them thought. But for these self thine frighten me the more. For in the falsest loyal they have the trick of custom. But in a man that's just, and close relations working from the heart, the passion cannot rule.
For Michael Cassio, I dare be sworn, I think, that he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem, or those that be not, would they might seem none.
Certain men should be what they seem.
Then I think Cassio's an honest man.
Nay, yet there's more in this. Prithee, speak to me as by thinking, since thou thus ruminating, give thy worst of thoughts the worst of words.
My lord, pardon me. Though I am bound to every act of duty, I am not bound to that all slaves are free to. Utter my thoughts. I say they are vile and false.
Thou dost conspire against thy friend, Iago. Thou but thinkest him wrong and makest his ear a stranger to thy thoughts.
I do beseech you, though perchance I am vicious in my guess, as I confess it is my nature's play to spy into abuses, and oft my jealousy shapes faults that are not. that your wisdom, from one that so imperfectly conceits, would take no notice. It were not for your quiet, nor your good, nor for my manhood, honesty, or wisdom to let you know my thoughts.
What dost thou mean?
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. Who steals my purse, steals trash. 'Tis something nothing, 'twas mine, 'tis his, and has been slave to thousands. But he that filches from me my good name, robs me of that which not enriches him, and makes me poor indeed.
By heaven, I'll know thy thoughts.
You cannot, if my heart were in your hand, or shall not, whilst 'tis in my custody.
Ha!
Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster that doth mock the meat it feeds on. That cuckold lives in bliss, who certain of his fate loves not his wronger. But oh, what damned minutes tells he o'er, who dotes yet doubts, suspects yet strongly loves. No misery, poor and content, is rich, and rich enough. But riches fineless is as poor as winter. To him that ever fears he shall be poor. Good God, the souls of all my tribe defend from jealousy.
Why? Why is this? Thinkest thou would make a life of jealousy to follow still the changes of the moon with freshness? It is not to make me jealous to say my wife is fair, feeds well, loves company. For virtue is these are more virtuous. For my own weak mercy, I draw the smallest fear of her of all, for she had eyes and chose me. No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. On the doubt proven, with the proof there's no more but this, a way of ones with love or jealousy.
I am glad of this. For now I shall have reason to show the love and duty that I bear you with franker spirit. Therefore, as I am bound, receive it from me. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio. Wear your eyes thus, not jealous nor secure. I would not have your free and noble nature out of self-bounty be abused. Look to it. Faith, I fear it has. I hope you will consider what is spoke comes from my love. But I do see you're moved. I am to pray you not to strain my speech to larger reach, nor to grosser issues than to suspicion.
I will not.
Should you do so, my lord, my speech shall fall into such vile successes my thoughts aimed not at. Cassio's my worthy friend. My lord, I see you're moved.
No, not much moved. I do not think but Desdemona is honest.
Long live she so. And long live you to think so.
And yet how nature erring from itself.
Aye, there's the point. As to be bold with you, not to affect many proposed matches of her own clime, complexion, and degree, whereto we see in all things nature tends. But pardon me, I do not in position distinctly speak of her, though I may fear her will, recoiling to her better judgment, may fall to match you with her country forms and happily repent.
Farewell. Farewell. If more thou dost perceive, let me know more. Sit on thy wife to observe. Leave me yonder.
My lord, I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This honest creature doubtless sees and knows more, much more than he unfolds.
My lord, I would I might entreat your honor to scan this thing no farther. Leave it to time. Although 'tis fit that Cassio have his place, note if your lady strain his entertainment with any strong or vehement importunity, much will be seen in that. In the meantime, let me be thought too busy in my fears. As worthy cause I have to fear I am, and hold her free, I do beseech your honor.
Fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
This fellow is an exceeding honesty, and knows all qualities with a learned spirit. Rigid officer down the wind, great fortune. Happily flying black, and I thought that's self-positive conversation that chambers have, yet that's not much. He's gone. Use my relief lest we to loathe her. Cursed master, we call these delicate creatures ours and other appetites. I'd rather be a toad and live upon the vapor of a dungeon than keep a corner of the thing I love for others' uses. Yet 'tis the plague of great ones. 'Tis destiny unshunnable like death. And then this poor plague is fated to us when we do quit it. Look, here she comes. If she be false and him and mocks us, I'll not believe it.
Why now, Othello, your dinner and the generous islanders by you invited do attend your presence.
I am to blame.
Why speak you so faintly?
I have a pain upon my forehead here.
Faith, that's watching. Pull away again. Let me go bind it hard. Within this hour it will all be well.
It's too little. Leave it alone, come. I'll go in with you.
I'm very sorry you are not well.
I am glad I have found this napkin. This was her first remembrance from the war. My wayward husband hath 100 times wooed me to steal it, but she so loves the token, for he conjured her she should ever keep it, that she reserves it evermore about her to kiss and talk to. I'll have the work taken out and give it Iago. What he'll do with it, heaven knows, not I. I nothing but to please his fantasy. Now, what do you here alone? Do not you chide, I have a thing for you.
You have a thing for me. 'Tis a common thing to have a foolish wife.
Oh, is that all? What would you give me now for that same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that the Moor first gave to Desdemona. That which you so often bid me steal.
Hast stolen it from her?
Faith, no. She let it drop by negligence, and to the advantage I, being there, took it up. Look, here it is.
A good wench. Give it me.
What will you do with it that you have been so earnest to have me filch it?
Why? What's that to you?
Be not for some purpose of import, give it me again. The poor lady shall learn that when she shall lack it.
No, I have use for it. Go, leave me. I will in Cassio's lodging lose this napkin, and he will find it. Trifles light as air are to the jealous confirmations strong as proofs of holy writ. This may do something. The Moor already changes with my poison. Dangerous conceits are in their nature's poisons, which at the first are scarce found to distaste. But with a little art upon the blood, burn like the mines of sulfur. I did say so. Look where he comes. Not poppy, nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world shall ever medicine thee to that sweet sleep which thou hadst yesterday.
False to me?
Why, how now, General? No more of that.
Oh, begone, thou hast set me on the rack. I swear it is better to be much abused than know but a little of it.
How now, my lord?
Since I was stolen hours of lust, I saw it not, thought it not, it harmed not me. I slept the night while I was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on her lips. That is robbed not wanting what is stolen, let him not know it, and he's not robbed at all.
I am sorry to hear this.
I had been happy if the general camp pioneers and all had tasted her sweet body, so I had nothing known. Now forever, farewell the tranquil mind, farewell content, pride, pomp, and circumstance of glorious war, farewell. Othello's occupation gone.
Is it possible? My lord!
Be sure thou prove my love of war, be sure of it. Give me the ocular proof, for by the worth of man's eternal soul, thou better been born a dog than answer my wage wrath.
Is it come to this?
Make me to see it! Or at least prove it that the probation bear no hinge nor loop to hang a doubt upon, or woe upon thy life.
My noble lord!
If thou dost torture her and slander me, never pray more. Abandon all remorse for nothing. Canst thou the damnation add greater than that?
Great. Oh, heaven forgive me. Are you a man? Have you a soul or sense? God bind you, take mine office. A wretched fool that loves to make thine honesty a vice. A monstrous world, take note, O world. To be direct and honest is not safe.
Nay, stay, thou shouldst be honest.
I should be wise, for honesty's a fool and loses that it works for.
For world, I think my wife is honest and think she is not. I think thou art just, I think thou art not. I'll have some proof. Her name, which was as fresh as Diane's vinges, now be grimed and black as mine own face. When I were satisfied!
I see, sir, you are eaten up with passion. I do repent me that I put it to you. You would be satisfied.
Would? Nay, I will.
And you may. But how? How satisfied, my lord? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on? Behold her taught?
And damnation!
It were tedious difficulty, I think, to bring them to that prospect. What then? How then? What shall I say? Where's satisfaction? It were impossible you should see this. Were they as prime as goats, as hot as monkeys? If imputation in strong circumstances, which lead directly to the door of truth, will give you satisfaction, you may have it.
Give me a living reason she's disloyal.
I do not like the office. But since I am entered in this cause so far, pricked to it by foolish honesty and love, I will go on. I lay with Cassio lately, and being troubled with a raging tooth, I could not sleep. There are a kind of men, so loose of soul, that in their sleeps will mutter their affairs. One of this kind is Cassio. In sleep I heard him say, "Sweet Desdemona, let us be wary. Let us hide our loves." And then would he gripe and wring my hand, crying, "Oh, sweet creature," and then kiss me hard, as if he plucked up kisses by the roots that grew on my lips. Lay his leg over my thigh and sigh and kiss and cry, "Cursed fate that gave thee to the Moor!"
Monstrous!
Nay, this was but his dream.
But this denoted before gone conclusion.
That would be but a dream. And this may help stick another Bruce that do demonstrate thinly.
Tear all to pieces!
Nay, yet be wise. Though we see nothing, she may be honest yet. Tell me but this. Have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand?
Gave her such a one. 'Twas my first gift.
I know not that. But such a one, I'm sure it was your wife's that I today see Cassio wipe his beard with.
Could be that.
If it be that, or any that was hers, it speaks against her with the other proofs.
This way been 40,000 lives. While my fond love thus do I blow to heaven, 'tis gone.
Rise, black vengeance from hollow hell. Yield up, O love, thy crowned hearted throat to tyrannous hate. Swell bosom with thy front, for 'tis aspid's tongue.
Yet be content. Nay, patience. Your mind perhaps may change.
Never, Iago. Like to the Pontic sea, whose icy currents a compulsive course ne'er keeps retiring ebb, but keeps due on to the Propentic and the Hellespont. Even so my bloody thoughts with violent pace shall ne'er look back, ne'er ebb to humble love, to that wide, capable revenge swallow them up. Now by yon marble heaven, in due reverence of a sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Do not rise yet. Witness, you ever-burning lights above. Witness, you elements that clip us round about. Witness that here Iago doth give up the execution of his wit, hands, heart, to wronged Othello's service. Let him command, and to obey shall be in me remorse. What bloody business ever.
I greet thy love, not with vain thanks, but with acceptance bounteous. And I will on the instant put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done. At your request. But let her live.
Damn her! Come. Go with me apart, to furnish me with some swift means of death for my fair devil. Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
Do you know, Sir Earl, where Lieutenant Cassio lies?
He's a soldier, and for me to say a soldier lies, 'tis stabbing.
Go to, where lodges he?
I know not where he lodges, and for me to devise lodging and say he lies here, were to lie in mine own throat.
Seek him, bid him come hither. Tell him I have moved my lord on his behalf, and hope all be well.
To do so is within the compass of a man's wit, and therefore I will attempt the doing it.
Where should I lose that handkerchief, Amelia?
I know not, madam.
Believe me, I would rather have lost my purse full of cruzados and... But my noble Moor is true of mine, and of no such baseness as jealous creatures are, or enough to put him to ill thinking.
Is this man not jealous?
Who he? I think the summer he was born drew all such humors from him.
Look where he comes.
I will not leave him now to cast your views again. How now, my lord, how's it with you?
Well, my good lady, how do you, Desmond?
Well, my good lord.
Give me your hand. This hand is moist, lady.
It yet hath felt no age, nor known no sorrow.
Argues fruitfulness and little heart. Hot, hot, and moist. 'Tis a good hand, a frank one.
You may indeed say so, for 'twas that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand. Our heraldry of old gave hands, but our new heraldry is hands, not hearts.
I cannot speak of this. Come now, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
I have sent to bid Cassio come speak with you.
I have assault in a sully room offends me. Lend me thy handkerchief.
Here, my lord.
That which I gave you.
I have none about me.
Not?
No faith, my lord.
Fault. A handkerchief to an Egyptian to my mother. She was a charmer and could almost read the thoughts of people. She told her while she kept it to make her amiable and subdue my father entirely to her love. But if she lost it, or made a gift of it, my father's eye would find it loathed, and his spirit would hunt after new fancies. She died and gave it to me, and bid me, when my fate would have me wiped, to give it to her. And I did so. Therefore take heed on it. Make it a darling as a precious eye, or to lose it were to cause such perdition that nothing else can match.
Possible.
It's true, there's magic in the web of it.
A faith, is it true?
Most veritable, therefore look to it well.
Then would to God I'd never seen it.
How, wherefore?
Why speak you so startlingly and rash?
The loss is gone, speak is out the way.
Bless us.
Say you?
I say it is not lost, but what if it were?
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it, let me see it.
Why? So I can, sir, but will not now. I pray that Cassio be received.
Fetch me the handkerchief.
How come you'll never find a more sufficient man?
The
I
handkerchief!
am talking of Cassio.
The handkerchief!
A man that all this time hath founded his good fortunes on your love, shared dangers.
The handkerchief!
Maybe you aren't to blame.
Don't!
Is this man not jealous?
I never saw this before. Sure, there's some wonder in that handkerchief, Amelia. I am most unhappy in the loss of it.
It's not a year or two shows us a man. They are all but stomachs, and we all but food. They eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us. Look you, Cassio and my husband.
There is no other way. She must do it. And lo, the happiness. Go and importune her.
And now, good Cassio, what's the news with you?
Madam, my former suit. I do beseech you that by your virtuous means I may again exist and be a member of his love, whom I, with all the office of my heart, entirely honor.
Alas, thrice gentle Cassio, my advocation is not now in tune. My lord is not my lord, nor should I know him were he in favor as in humor altered. So help me every spirit sanctified as I have spoken for you all my best. What I can do I will, and more I will, and for myself I dare. Let that suffice you.
Is my lord angry? He went hence but now, and certainly in strange unquietness.
Can he be angry? I have seen the cannon when it had blown his rags into the air, and like the devil from his very arm puffed his own brother. And can he be angry? Something of moment then. I will go and meet him. There's matter in it indeed if he be angry.
How could he do so? Something sure of state, either from Venice or some unhatched practice made demonstrable here in Cyprus to him hath puddled his clear spirit. And in such cases men's natures wrangle with inferior things, though great ones be their objects. Nay, we must think men are not gods. I was unhandsome warrior as I am, arraigning his unkindness with my soul, but now I find I have suborned the witness, and he's indicted falsely.
Pray heaven it be state matters as you think, and no conception nor no jealous toy concerning you.
Alas, the day I never gave him cause.
But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not ever jealous for the cause, but jealous for their jealous. It is a monster begot unto itself, born on itself.
Heaven keep that monster from Othello's mind.
Lady, amen.
I will go see him. Cassio, walk hereabout. If I do find him fit, I'll move your suit and seek to effect it to my uttermost.
I humbly thank your ladyship. Save me, friend Cassio.
What make you from home? How do you, my sweet Bianca? If wait, sweet love, I was coming to your house.
I was going to your lodging, Cassio. What? Keep a week away, 7 days and nights, 8 hours, and lovers' absent hours more tedious than the dial 80 times. Wearing them.
Pardon me, Bianca. I have this while with leaden thoughts been impressed. But I shall, in a more continuate time, strike off this spoil of absence. Sweet Bianca! Take me this work out.
Cassio, whence came this? This is some token from a newer friend. The felt absence now I feel a cause. Does it come to this?
Go to, woman. Throw your vile guesses in the devil's teeth from whence you have them. You are jealous now that this is from some mistress, some remembrance. No, by my faith, Bianca.
Then whose is it?
I know not neither. I found it in my chamber. I like the work well. Ere it be demanded, as I method will, I'd have it copied. Take it and do it, and leave me for this.
Leave you wherefore?
I do attend here on the general, and think it no addition nor my wish to have him see me woman.
Why, I pray you?
Not that I love you not.
But that you do not love me. I pray you, take me on the way a little and say if I shall see you soon at night.
It's but a little way that I can take, though I attend here. But I'll see you soon.
It is very true. I must be circumstanced.
Will you think so? Think so, Iona.
What?
To kiss in private, an authorized kiss. Or to be naked with a friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm.
It's hypocrisy against the devil.
So they do nothing? 'Tis a venial slip.
But if I give my wife a handkerchief,
What then?
why then 'tis hers, my lord, and being hers, she may bestow it on any man.
Because of her honor, she may give that as well.
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief,
Gladly have forgot it. Until my memory so graven over the infected house. He had my handkerchief.
aye, what of that?
That's not so good now.
What if I had said I'd seen him do you harm? Or heard him say?
Have you said anything?
He hath, my lord, but be you well assured, no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith, that he did. I know not what. He did
What?
lie.
With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
With her? Why, on her? I tremble at it. You should not invest yourself in such shattering passion without some instruction. Is it not worse that shakes me thus? Is it possible? Handkerchief. Confess your handkerchief. Othello!
Work on, my medicine. Work. Thus credulous fools are caught. All guiltless meet reproach. What ho, my lord? My lord, Othello, I say. How now, Cassio? What's the matter? My lord has fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday.
Rub him about the temples.
No, forbear. The lethargy must have his quiet course. If not, he foams at mouth and by breaks out into savage madness. Look, he stirs. He will recover straight. Do you withdraw yourself a while? When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. Why, how is it, General? Have you not hurt your head?
Dost thou mock me?
I mock you? No, by heaven. Would you bear your fortune like a man?
Did he confess it?
Good sir, be a man. Think every bearded fellow that's but yoked may draw with you. There's millions now alive that nightly lie in those improper beds. They dare swear peculiar. Your case is better. Oh, 'tis the spite of hell. The fiend's arch mock to lit a wanton in a secure couch and to suppose her chaste. Oh no. Let me know. And knowing what I am, I know what she shall be.
Thou art wise, 'tis certain.
Stand you a while apart. Whilst you were here o'erwhelmed with your grief, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, bade him anon return, and here speak with me, the which he promised. Do but encave yourself, for I will make him tell the tale anew. Where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and is again to cope your wife, I say, but mark his gesture. Marry patience, or I shall say thou art all in spleen and nothing of a man.
Dost thou hear, Iago? Be found most cunning in my patience, but dost thou hear? Most bloody.
That's not amiss. But yet keep time in all. Will you withdraw? Now will I question Cassio of Bianca, a housewife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. It is a creature that dotes on Cassio. He, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. But here he comes. How do you know, Lieutenant?
The worser that give me that addition whose want even kills me.
By Desdemona, well, and you are sure on't. Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly should you speed?
Laugh already.
I never knew a woman love a man so.
Alas, poor rogue, I think in faith she loves me.
Laughs it out.
Do you hear, Cassio?
To go it over. Well said, well said.
She gives it out that you shall marry her. Do you intend it?
Do you triumph, Roman? Do you triumph?
I marry, what, a customer? Prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it so unwholesome.
Faith, the cry goes that you shall marry her.
Prithee, say true.
I am a very villain else.
She is persuaded I will love her out of her own love and flattery, not out of my promise.
I'll go back until he begins the story.
She was here now. She haunts me in every place. I was the other day talking on the sea bank, and thither comes Bauble, and hangs me thus about the neck.
Oh, dear Cassio, as it were, his gesture imports it.
So hangs and lolls and weeps upon me, so shakes and pulls me.
She plucked into my chamber. Oh, I see that nose of yours, but not the dog I shall throw it to.
Well, I must leave her company.
Before me, look where she comes.
Tis such another vision, very a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me?
The devil and his dam haunt you. What did you mean by that same handkerchief you gave me even now? I was a fine fool to take it. I must take out the work, a likely piece of work that you should find in your chamber and know not who left it there. This is some mace's token. I must take out the work. There, give it your hobby horse, wheresoever you had it.
Oh, now, Bianca.
By heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
You'll come to supper tonight, you may. Not when you're next prepared for it. After her, after her.
Faith, I must. She'll rail in the streets, else.
Will you sup there?
Faith, I intend so.
Well, I may chance to see you, for I would very fain speak with you.
Prithee, come.
Go to. Say no more.
How shall I murder him, Iago?
Did you see how he laughed at his vice?
Iago.
And did you see the handkerchief?
What's that mine?
Worse, by this hand, she hath given it him, and he hath given it his whore.
But 9 years of killing a fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
Her rotted prayer shall be dead tonight, for she shall not live. No, my heart is turned to stone. I strike it, and it hurts my hand. Oh, the world hath not a sweeter creature.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang on. You must say what she is. She's seen the savageness out of a bear, so plenteous wit and invention.
She's the worse for all this.
1,000 times. So gentle a condition.
Aye, too gentle.
Nay, that's certain. Pity of it, Iago, pity of it.
If you are so fond over her iniquity, give her patent to offend. For if it touch not you, it comes near nobody.
Chopper and fences, cuckold me.
That's foul.
With my officer, it's foul. Give me some poison, Iago. This night, I'll not expostulate with her, lest her body and beauty unprovide my mind again. This night.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed. Even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good. Just as it pleases, very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent, good. And what trumpet is that saying?
I bore it something from Venice. 'Tis Lodovico, this comes from the Duke. See your wife's with him.
God save you, worthy general.
Oh, my heart serves.
The Duke and Senators of Venice greet you.
And pleasures.
And what's the news with Cousin Lodovico?
I am very glad to see you, Signor. Welcome to Cyprus.
I thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Lives, sir.
Cousin, there's gone between him and my lord an unkind breach. You shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fails you not to do as you
He
will.
did
did not call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and
A
Cassio?
most unhappy one. I would do much to atone them for the love I bear to Cassio.
Fire and brimstone.
My lord.
Are you wise?
What is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him. For as I think they do command him home, deputed Cassio in his government.
But Brendzel, I'm glad on it.
Indeed!
My lord.
I am glad to see you mad.
Why, sweet Othello?
Devil!
I have not deserved it.
My lord, this would not be believed in Venice. I should swear I saw it. It's very much. Make her amends. She weeps. Devil, if the earth would teem with woman's tears, each shot you fall would prove to be a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I not stay to offend you.
Truly an obedience, lady. I do beseech your lordship, call her back. Mistress!
My lord.
What would you with her, sir?
Who, I, my lord?
Why, you wish her to make her turn, sir. She can turn and yet go on and turn again, and she can weep, sir. Weep! She's obedient, as you say, very obedient. Proceed you in your tears. I command at home. Get you away! I'll send for you anon, sir. I obey the mandate and will return to Venice. Hands up, aunt! Cassio shall have my place! And, sir, I do entreat that we may sup together. You are welcome, sir, to Cyprus, goats and monkeys!
Is this the noble Moor, whom our full senate call all in all sufficient? Is the nature whom passion could not shake, whose solid virtue the shot of accident nor dart of chance could neither graze nor pierce?
He is much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain?
He's that he is. I may not breathe my censure of what he might be. What he might, he is not. But would to heaven he were.
What, strike his wife?
Faith, that was not so well. Yet I would that stroke would prove the worst.
Is it his use? Or do the letters work upon his blood and you create this fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I have seen and known. Do but go after, and mark how he continues.
I am sorry that I am deceived in him.
You have seen nothing then, nor ever heard, nor ever did suspect that you have seen Cassio and she together.
But then I saw no harm, and I heard every syllable that breath made up between them.
Did they never whisper?
Never, my
Or
lord.
send you out the way?
Never.
Fetch your fan or gloves or mask or nothing?
Never, my lord.
Strange.
I durst, my lord, to wager she is honest. Lay down my soul at stake. If you think else, remove your thought. It doth abuse your bosom. If any wretch have put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste, and true, there's no man happy. The purest of their wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go! Says enough. Simple body cannot say as much. Subtle born, yet she'll kneel and pray. I've seen her do it.
My lord. What is your will?
Shall come hither.
What is your pleasure?
To my eyes, let me see your face.
What horrible fancy is this?
None of your function, mistress. The propines alone. Shut the door, call for my hem if anyone should come. Your mystery, nay, dispatch!
Upon my knees, what doth your speech import? I understand the fury in your words, but not the words.
Why, what art thou?
Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife.
Come, swear, damn thyself, lest being like one of heaven, the devils themselves did fear to seize thee. Therefore be double damned, swear thou art honest.
Heaven doth truly know it.
Heaven truly knows our false is hell.
To whom, my lord? With whom? How am I false?
Desdemona.
Alas, the heavy day, why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If happily you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this your calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, why, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, and to rain all kinds of swords and shames on my bare head, steep me in poverty to the very lips, give into captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found a drop of patience. But alas, to make me the fixed figure for the time of scorn, the pointed, slow, unmoving finger at. And I could bear that too. Well, very well. But there where I've guarded up my heart, where either I must live or bear no life to be discarded thence. In my complexion there, patience thou young, rose of cherub, and here looks grim as hell.
Oh, my noble lord, esteemed, be honest.
Heart of me, art so lovely, fair, and smell is so sweet that the sense aches of thee without e'er being born.
That's what ignorant sin have I committed.
This fair paper, this most goodly book made my whore upon. Would make forges on my cheeks and would as cinders burn up modesty. Did I but speak thy deeds, impudent strumpet.
What are you doing wrong?
I'm not with strumpet.
No, as I am a Christian. If to preserve this vessel for my lord,
What does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
They half asleep.
Mistress, what's the matter with my lord?
With whom?
With my lord, lady.
I have none. Do not talk to me, Amelia. I cannot weep, nor answers have I none but what should go by water. Prithee, tonight lay on my bed by wedding sheets, remember, and call thy husband hither.
Here's a change indeed.
'Tis meet I should be used so very meet. How have I then behaved that he should stick the smallest opinion on my greatest misuse?
What is your pleasure, madam? Housed with you.
I cannot tell. And those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy tasks. He might have chid me so, for in good faith I am a child of chiding.
What's the matter, lady?
Alas, Iago, my lord so abhorred her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her that true hearts cannot bear.
Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she said my lord did say I was.
Called her whore. A beggar in his drink could not have laid such heavy terms upon his callet.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I am sure I am none such.
Do not weep, alas, the day.
As she forsook so many noble matches, her father and her country and her friends, to be called whore, would it not make one weep?
It's my wretched fortune.
They shrew him for it. How comes this drink upon him?
They heaven doth know.
I'll be hanged if some eternal villain, some cogging, cozening knave, to get some office, have not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there is no such man. It is impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
A halter pardon him, and hell gnaw his bones. Why should he call her whore? Who keeps her company? What time, what place, what form, what likelihood? Or is amused by some most villainous knave, some base notorious knave, some scurvy fellow. Heaven, that such companions thou'dst unfold, and put in every honest hand a whip to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from the east to the west.
Speak within doors.
Spy upon them. Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the Moor. You are a fool. Go to.
Now, Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him. For by this light of heaven, I know not how I lost him. Here, I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass against his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet and ever did and ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly, comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never taint my love. I cannot say poor. It does abhor me now I speak the word, to do the act that might the addition earn, not the world's mass of vanity could make me.
I pray you, be content. 'Tis but his humor. The business of the state does him offense, and he does chide with you.
It's for no other.
'Tis but so, I warrant. Hark how these trumpets summon to supper. The messengers of Venice stay to meet. Go in, weep not. All things shall be well. Now, Rodrigo.
I do not find that thou feelest justice to me.
What, in the contrary?
Every day thou dost with some device, Iago. And rather, as it seems to me now, keepest from me all conveniency that suppliest me with the least advantage of hope. I will indeed no longer endure it. Nor am I yet persuaded to put up in peace what already I have foolishly suffered.
Will you hear me, Rodrigo?
Faith, I have heard too much. And your words and performances are no kin together.
You charge me most unjustly.
If not the truth, I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you have had for me to deliver to Desdemona, you have told me she hath received them, and returned me expectations and comforts, but I find none.
Well, go to.
very well. Go to. I cannot go to a man in order it is not very well. By this time, I think it is scurvy. And I begin to find myself fault in it.
Very well.
I tell you, 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return me my jewels, I will give over my suit and repent my unlawful solicitation. If not, assure yourself I will seek satisfaction of you.
You have said now.
Aye, and said nothing what I protest intendment of doing.
Well, now I see there's metal in thee. Give me that hand, Roderigo. Thou hast taken against me a most just exception, but I protest I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant indeed it hath not appeared, and thy suspicion is not without wit and judgment. But thou hast that in thee, purpose, courage, and valor. This night show it. Thou the next night following enjoy not, Desdemona. Take me from this world with treachery, and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason and compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then, Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice.
Oh, no. He goes into Mauritania, and taketh away with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean, removing of him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place, knocking out his brain.
And that you would have me to do!
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and a right. He sups tonight with a harlotry, and thither will I go to him. If you will watch his going thence, you may take him at your pleasure. I will be near at hand to second the attempt, and he may fall between us. Come, stand not amazed at it, but go along with me. I will show you such a necessity in his death that you will think yourself bound to put it on him.
I will hear further reason for this.
And you shall be satisfied.
I do beseech you, sir, trouble yourself no further.
Pardon me, to do me good to walk.
Madam, good night. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your Honor is most welcome.
Will you walk, sir? Oh, Desdemona.
My lord?
Get you to bed on the instant. Dismiss your attendant there. What can be done?
Hello, my lord.
How goes it now? He looks desolate and weird.
He says he will return in continence and hath commanded me to go to bed. Did he dismiss you?
Dismiss me?
It's his bidding. Therefore, good Amelia, give me my nightly wearing and adieu. We must not now displease him.
Aye. Well, you had never seen him.
So would not I. My love does so approve him that even his stubbornness, his checks, his frowns, for the unkin me, have grace and favor.
I lay those sheets you laid me on the bed.
All is one. Good faith and foolish are our minds. If I did die before thee, Amelia, could your shroud be in one of those same sheets?
Come, you talk.
My mother had a maid called Barbary. She was in love, and she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of willow, an old thing 'twas, but it expressed her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go from my mind. I have much to do but to go hang my head all at one side and sing it like poor Barbary. Prithee, dispatch.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No? Leave me here.
This Lodovico is a proper man, a very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady in Venice would walk barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
Poor souls that Zion, by a sycamore tree, sing all the green willow, her head on her bosom, her hand on her knee. Sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh streams ran by her and murmured her moans. Sing willow, willow, willow. Her salt tears fell from her and softened the stones. Sing willow, 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 willow. Maybe Heidi, come on. Sing all a green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Who said that knocks?
'Tis the wind.
So, get thee gone, good night. My eyes do itch. Does that bull weeping?
'Tis neither here nor there.
I have heard it said so. These men! Dost thou in conscience think, tell me, Amelia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such gross kind?
There be some such, no doubt.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The world's a huge thing. It's a great price for a small vice.
Good troth, I think thou wouldst not.
By my troth, I think I should, and undo it when I have done. Marry, I would not do such a thing for gowns, nor petticoats, nor caps, nor any petty exhibition. But for all the whole world, God's pity, who would not make her husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I should venture purgatory on it.
Beshrew me if I do such a wrong for all the world.
The wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world for your labors, 'tis a wrong in your own world, and you might quickly make it right.
Do not think there's any such woman.
Yes, a dozen. And as many to the vantages would store the world they played for. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us, or say they strike us, scant our former having in despite. Nay, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet we have some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell, and have their palates both for sweet and sour as husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Is it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. Is it frailty that thus errs? I think so too. And have we not affections, desires for sport, and frailties as husbands have? Then let them use us well. Else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Good night. Good night.
Here, stand behind this bulk. Straight will he come. Wear thy good rapier bare and put it home. Quick, quick, fear nothing. It makes us or it mars us. Think on that and fix most firm thy resolution.
Be near at hand, I may miscarry in it.
Here at thy hand, be bold and take thy stand.
Have no great devotion to the deed, and yet he hath given me satisfying reasons. 'Tis but a man gone. Forth, my sword. He dies.
I have rubbed this young quat almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now he kill Cassio, or Cassio him, or each do kill the other. Every way makes my gain. With Roderigo, he calls me to a restitution large of gold and jewels that I bobbed from him. It must not be. And Cassio do remain. He hath a daily beauty in his life that makes me ugly. And besides, the Moor may enfold me to him. There stand I in much peril. No. He must die. Be it so. I hear him coming.
I know it's he. It's he. Villain! Thou diest!
That thrust hath been mine enemy indeed. But that my coat is better than thou knowest. I will make proof of thine.
Oh! I am slain!
I am maimed forever! Help! Oh, murder! Murder!
Voice of Cassio, Iago keeps his word.
Oh, villain that I am!
It's even so.
Help! Oh, light a surgeon!
Iago, honest and just, has such a noble sense of thy friend's wrong thou teachest me. Many your dear lies dead, and your unblessed fate highs. Struck I come.
But, oh, no light, no passage! Help! Oh!
'Tis some
The voice is very direful. Help! Hark!
Oh, wretched villain!
2 or 3 grown. It is a heavy night. These may be counterfeits. Let's think it unsafe to come into the cry without more help.
Nobody come! Then shall I bleed to death?
Who's there? Whose noise is this that cries on murder?
We do not know.
Did not you hear a cry?
Over here, for heaven's sake, help me!
What's the matter?
Iago, oh, I'm hurt, undone by villains.
Oh, me, Lieutenant! What villains have done this?
I know not, but one of them is hereabout and cannot make away.
Treacherous villains! What? Are you there? Come in and give some help!
Oh, help me here. That's one of them.
Oh, murderous slave!
Oh, villain! Damn Iago! Oh, inhuman dog!
Kill men in the dark. Where be these bloody thieves? How silent is this town? Who? Murder! Murder! What may you be? Are you good or evil?
As you shall prove us, praise us.
Signor Lodovico.
Yes, sir.
I cry you mercy. There's Cassio hurt by villains.
Cassio!
How is it, brother?
My leg is cut in two.
Mary, heaven forbid. Light, gentlemen.
What's the matter? Oh, who's the cry?
Who's that cried?
My dear Cassio, my sweet Cassio, Cassio, Cassio.
Notable strumpet. Cassio, may you suspect who they may be who have thus mangled you?
No, I'm sorry to find you thus. I have been to seek you.
Lend me a garter.
Lassie thanks, Cassio, Cassio.
Gentlemen all, I do suspect this trash to be a party in this injury. Patience a while, good Cassio. Lend me a light. Know we this face or no?
Yes, it is my friend and my dear countryman, Roderigo. No. Yes, sure. Oh, heaven, Roderigo.
What, of Venice?
Even he, sir, did you know him?
Know him, I.
Signor Graciano, I cry you gentle pardon. These bloody accidents must excuse my manners that so neglected you.
I'm glad to see you.
How do you, Cassio?
Roderigo!
Even he. Some good man bear him carefully from hence. I'll go fetch the general surgeon.
You, mistress, save you your labors. He that lies slain here, Cassio, was my dear friend. What malice was between you?
None in the world, nor do I know the man.
What? Look you pale? I'll bear him out of the air. Stay you, good gentlemen. Look you pale, mistress. Behold her well, I pray you. Look upon her. Nay, guiltiness will speak, though tongues were out of use. What's the matter? What's the matter, husband? Cassio hath here been set on by Roderigo and villains that are escaped. He's almost dead, and Roderigo slain.
Gentlemen, husband Cassio?
This is the fruits of whoring. I pray thee, Amelia, go know of Cassio where he supped tonight. What, do you shake at that?
Supped at my house, but I therefore shake not.
Oh, did he so? I charge you, go with me.
Fie upon me, strumpet, but of life as honest as you that thus abuse me.
Kind gentlemen,
Fie upon
go
me.
see poor Cassio dressed. You, mistress, you must tell us another tale. Amelia, run you to the citadel and tell my lord and lady what hath happened. Will you go on afore? This is the night that makes me before doesn't quite.
not name it, you chase stars, it is a cause. I not shed her blood. Scar the white skin of hers, as smooth as monumental alabaster, yet she must die. Put out the light, put out the light. If I do quench thee, flaming minister, I can again thy former light restore, should I repent thee. But when I pluck the rose, its needs must wither. I'll smell thee on the tree. And call me breath. Thou dost almost persuade justice to break her sword. Once more, and that's the last. So sweet is ne'er so fatal. I must weep, for they are cruel tears. This hour is heavenly, it strikes where it loved. She waits.
Who's there? Othello.
And Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Hi, my lord.
You bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled as yet. Say it for straight.
Alack, my lord, what may you mean by that?
Well, do it and be free, but I would not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, I would repent, I would not kill thy soul.
So you killing?
I do.
Lord, have mercy on me.
Amen.
And yet I fear you, for your fatal them, and your eyes roll so. Why should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not. But yet I feel I fear.
Think on thy sin.
They are the loves I bear to you.
Aye, and for that thou die.
And thus unnatural the guilt for loving. Alas, why now you saw your nether lip? Some bloody passion shakes her very frame. These are portents. I hope they do not point on me.
Peace and be still.
So, what's the matter?
That handkerchief which I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
About my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
So take heed of perjury, thou art on thy deathbed.
But not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sins. To deny each article cannot remove nor choke the strong deception that I do groan withal. Thou art to die!
Lord, have mercy on me.
I say amen.
And have you mercy too. I never did offend you in my life. I never loved Cassio with such general warranty of heaven as I might love. I never gave him token.
I saw the handkerchief in his hand.
Send for the man, let him confess the truth.
He hath confessed.
My lord.
He hath used thee.
How unlawfully.
Aye.
He will not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. I'll go take an order for it.
What is he dead?
And all his hair has been lies. My great revenge had stomach for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed and I am undone.
But we prefer to my face.
Banish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Down, strumpet.
Kill me tomorrow, but let me live tonight.
Easy strike.
Half an hour.
Hands under his eyes. It's too late. Not dead? Not yet quite dead? I am cruel that I'm merciful. I would not have thee linger in thy pain.
But how, my lord, my lord?
Who's there?
Oh, good my lord, I speak a word with you.
'Tis Amelia. It's like she comes to speak of Cassio's death. The noise was high. No more moving? Still so grave? Shall she come in? Work good? I think she stirs again. What's best to do? She comes in, she'll sure speak to my wife. My wife. What wife? I have no wife. What heavy hour, insupportable hour.
I beseech you that I may speak with you, good my lord.
I had forgot thee. Soft by and by. Come in.
Good my lord, yonder foul murder's done.
What now?
But now, my lord,
Sarah the moon comes no nearer to earth than she was wont to make some men mad.
Cassio, my lord, hath killed a young Venetian called Roderigo.
Roderigo killed and Cassio killed.
No, Cassio's not killed.
Not Cassio killed? He murders out of tune, and sweet revenge goes harsh.
Oh, please, please, murder.
Cry is that?
That what?
Out of the left, that was my lady's voice. Desdemona, speak again. Sweet Desdemona, speak.
A guiltless death. I die.
Who hath done this deed?
Nobody. I myself. Farewell. Commend me to my kind lord. Farewell.
Perhaps should she be murdered?
Yes, who knows?
heard herself say it was not I.
She said so. I must needs report the truth.
She's like a liar gone to burning hell. 'Twas I that killed her.
More angel she, and you the blacker devil.
She turned to folly, and she was a whore.
Thou dost belie her, and thou art a devil.
She was false as water.
Thou art rash as fire to say that she was false. She was heavenly true.
Cassio did top her. Ask thy husband else. Lord damn me in all hell, but I did proceed upon just grounds with extremity.
My husband.
Thy husband.
But she was false to wedlock.
Cassio, had she been true, heaven had made me such another world. I'm not sold her for it.
My husband?
It's he that told me on the first. An honest man he is, who is the slime that sticks on filthy deeds.
Villainy hath made mocks with love. My husband say that she was false?
This is ignorance, woman. I say thy husband.
He say so. May his pernicious soul rot half a grain a day. He lies to the heart. She was too fond of her most filthy bargain. Do thy worst. This deed of thine is no more worthy heaven than thou wast worthy her.
Peace, you are best.
Thou hast not half the power to do me harm as I have to be hurt. I care not for thy sword. I'll make thee known though I lost 20 lives. Help! Help! The Moor hath killed my mistress! Murder! Murder!
How now, Jim?
Here you come, Iago. You have done well that men must lay their murders on your neck.
What is the matter?
Prove thou this villain if thou beest a man. He says thou didst tell him that his wife was false. I know thou didst not, thou art not such a villain. Speak, for my heart is full.
I told him what I thought, and told no more than what he found himself was apt and true.
But did you ever tell him she was false?
I did.
You told a lie! An odious damned lie! Upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie! She false with Cassio? Did you say with Cassio?
With Cassio, mistress, go to, charm your tongue.
I will not charm my tongue. I am bound to speak. My mistress here lies murdered in her bed.
Oh, heavens forfend!
Your reports have set the murders on.
I stare not, masters. It is true indeed.
'Tis a strange truth.
A monstrous act.
Villainy, villainy, villainy. Think upon it. Think I smell it. Thought so then. I'll kill myself for grief.
What, are you mad? I charge you, get you home.
Gentlemen, let me have leave to speak. 'Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance, Iago, I will ne'er go home. Lay thee down and roar, for thou hast killed the sweetest innocent that e'er did live thereby.
She was foul. I scarce did know you, uncle. There lies your niece, whose breath these hands have newly stopped. I know this act shows horrible and grim.
For Desdemone, I'm glad thy father's dead. My match was mortal to him. Did he live now, this sight would make him do a desperate turn.
Fool, because he also knows that she with Cassio, the act of shame 1,000 times committed. Cassio confessed it. She did gratify his amorous works with that recognizance and pledge of love which I first gave her. I saw it in his hand, and it was a handkerchief, an empty token.
Oh, God! Oh, heavenly God!
Zounds, hold your peace.
'Twill out! 'Twill out! I peace? No, I will speak as liberal as the North. Let heaven and men and devils, let them all cry shame against me, yet I'll speak.
Be wise and get you home.
I will not!
Your sword upon a woman.
Dull Moor. That handkerchief thou speakst of. I found my fortune and did give my husband. For often with solemn earnestness he begged of me to steal it.
Villainous whore!
She give it Cassio? No, alas, I found it and did give it my husband.
Filth of liars!
I do not! Do not, gentlemen. Murderous Cassio. What should such a fool do with so good a wife?
No stones in heaven but that which serves the thunder.
Frighted villain!
The woman falls, sure have killed his wife.
Laid by my mistress' side.
He's gone, but his wife's killed.
Alas,
I have another sword in this chamber. It's the ice approach temper. Here it is.
Thou dost attempt to cost thee dear, but hast no weapon.
I have a weapon. And never better to sustain itself against a soldier's thigh. I have seen the day that with this arm and this good sword I have made my way through impediments 20 times your stuff. Be not afraid that you do see me weapon. This is my journey's end. Man but a rush against Othello's breast, and where should he go? Now. How does thou look now? Cold, cold, my girl, like thy chastity. But be ye devils from the possession of this heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds, roast me in sulfur, wash me down in steep down gulfs of liquid fire. Dead Desdemone!
Where is this rash and most unfortunate man?
That's he that was Othello, here I am.
Where is that viper? Bring the villain forth.
Look at his feet. That's a fable. Thou beest the devil, I cannot kill me!
Wrench his sword from him.
I bleed, sir, but not killed. I'm sorry neither. I'd have thee live, for in my sense 'tis happiness to die.
Oh, thou Othello, that wert once so good, fallen in the practice of a cursed slave, what shall be said to thee?
Anything. Honorable murder, if you will, for naught I did in hate, but all in honor.
This wretch hath part confessed his villainy. Did you and he consent in Cassio's death?
I
Dear General, I never gave you cause.
do believe it, and I ask your pardon. Will you pray? Demand that demi-devil why he thus ensnared my soul and body? Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I never will speak a word.
What, not to pray?
Torments will ope your lips.
Thou dost best.
Sir, you shall understand what hath befallen here, which as I think you know not. Here is a letter, found in the pocket of the slain Roderigo. And here another. The one imports the death of Cassio to be undertook by Roderigo.
Precious villain! Most heathenish and most gross.
Now, here's another discontented paper, found in his pocket too. And this, it seems, Roderigo meant to have sent this damned villain. But that, belike, Iago in the nick came in and satisfied him.
Pernicious caitiff! How came you, Cassio? By that handkerchief, it was my wife's.
I found it in my chamber, and he hath confessed but even now that there he dropped it, for a special purpose which brought to his desire.
Fool, fool!
There is besides in Roderigo's letter how he upbraids Iago, that he made him brave me upon the watch, whereon it came that I was cast. And he has spoke but even now, after long seeming dead, how Iago hurt him, Iago set him on.
You must forsake this room and go with us. Your power and your command is taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty that can torment him much and hold him long, it shall be his. You shall close prisoner rest, till that the nature of your fault be made known to the Venetian state. Come, bring him away.
Soft you! A word or two before you go. I've done the state some service and they know it. 'Tis not so now. I pray you, if these unlucky deeds relate, speak with me as I am. Nothing extenuate or set down aught in malice. Speak of one who loved not wisely but too well. Of one not easily just for being wrought and perplexed in the extreme. Of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away, richer than all his tribe. Set you down this. For a malignant, determined Turk. Be it a Venetian. I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus.
Oh, bloody period.
All that spoke is marred.
Kiss thee. Ere I killed thee. No way but this. Killing myself.
to die upon a kiss.
This did I fear, but thought he had no weapon by, for he was great of heart.
O Spartan dog, more fell than anguish, hunger, or the sea, look on the tragic loading of this bed. This is thy work. The object poisoned sight, let it be hid. Gratiano, keep the house, and seize upon the fortunes of the more, for they succeed to you. To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain. Time, the place, the torture, oh, enforce it. Myself will stray the board, and to the state this heavy act with heavy heart relate.